It's Paul here from Master Plan Affiliates, and I want to talk about solo ads that work. So, a lot of people, if you're online, you'll have heard of solo ads, I'm sure. And that is where somebody that builds up an email list of people looking at a particular niche, and we're usually talking about the make money online space, but you can get these lists in other things like Forex and health and well, all sorts of things. But mainly, solo ads are known for the make money online area where someone's trying to get a side hustle going. And the thing is with solo ads, it's a numbers game, and it's like I always say it's like putting a bucket in the ocean. And when you pull the bucket out, you might get just seawater, you might get absolutely nothing, or you might get prime lobster, or you might get anything in between, right? But if you do it enough, you're going to get some lobster, and you're going to get some fish, and you're going to get some junk, right? But a lot of people they get caught up on who's the best solo ad provider, right? And it's not about that, it's about the follow-up. And I want to use this video to talk to you about how to get solo ads that work, and some of the things that make the difference. So if I jump onto the screen, let's start with this. Let's start by showing you this is for you don't have to join this, but this is just by way of example, right? So this is I did one solo ad from the PLS back office. So this is for a company called Power Lead System. If you want to check it out, I'm going to show you the funnel and I'll put a link in the description because this is working with solo ads. And I want to talk to you. It's not, yes, the solo ad provider is important, obviously, but I'm going to share with you what makes the difference in this video to make that solo ad work. So this Perrin here, he's put, he's done one solo ad, 110 clicks from Lead Hero, which is a solo ad provider, and it got him on the leaderboard for new customers. So he got 110 clicks, he ended up on the leaderboard. So a lot of people now are watching this video going, wow, I've got to get my clicks from Lead Hero because they work. And they're going to go and they'll stop the video now and they'll go and they'll buy some clicks from Lead Hero and they won't make any sales. And they'll be like, well, I can't understand it. That Paul Turner guy from Master Plan Affiliates, he lied to me because his video was about solo ads that work. And he showed me this leaderboard, and that was obviously made up then because it didn't work. Okay, well, here's why it won't work for everybody and why it is working for Power Lead System. You may or may not be aware of this, and this changed the way I marketed. This changed my business, right? So this is the Direct Selling Association. It's probably a bit old, right? So it's probably, not 100% accurate now, but it gives you the idea. So 48% of salespeople never follow up with a prospect. 48% of people never follow up. 25% make a second contact and then stop. Okay, and 12% of people make three contacts and stop, and 10% of salespeople make more than three contacts. Okay, only 10%. But now look where the sales are made. 2% are made on the first contact, 3% are made on the second contact, 5% on the third contact, 10% on the fourth, and 80% are made on the fifth to the 12th contact. So most sales actually come in the follow-up, the talking to the potential prospect again, getting in front of them again. Because when did you last join a business and sort of see it and 5 minutes later go, yeah, I'll join that? Most people need to see something again and again, and we are bombarded with adverts, on social media and on billboards and on radio and on TV and on the internet and everywhere we go, we're bombarded with ads. We're fighting to be seen, right? And some marketers that I've spoken to in the past will say, "Well, I don't want to bother people, right?" But at the same time, if you don't, do you know what? You just don't get in front of them. It's hard to bother people these days. You have to sort of fight just to be seen, right? So what happens with solo ads usually is people will go, they'll buy some clicks, it will get sent to usually an opt-in page where people opt in to get some sort of free gift or to see a video or to learn more. And if you're lucky, you're going to get two sales out of 100 clicks, if you're lucky. And then people say, well, I do follow up. I do follow up. And I'm not making those sort of sales. No, because not everybody opens all their emails, and email deliverability can be a problem, especially these days. And open rates on emails, people are quick to judge, right? And they see a headline, they go, I don't know what that is, or I'm not bothered about that. They don't even open the email, right? So, yes, email follow up is the first line in your follow-up, but I don't think with what technology we have now, it should be the only line. And I've made a majority of my sales on social media by talking to people, right? That's what I've done. So I want to share with you now. If you don't want to do that, again, some people will turn the video off now and go, I don't want to talk to anybody. Well, let me show you why the power lead system is working with the solo ads. So again, just to reiterate, it's not about the solo ads and it's not about the business, it's the combination of both. And I would actually say it's more about your follow-up. So actually three things, isn't it? The quality of the solo ad, the business, and then the follow-up, right? And most people, as you can see, fall way short on the follow-up, right? And think they're doing a good job with the email, and you've been taught that. It's not your fault. You've been taught that, but it's not absolutely right. So I'm going to go and I'm going to take you to get your AIsidehustle.com. So if you go to get your AIsidehustle.com, the clue is in the URL, AI, artificial intelligence, right? No leads, no audience, no time for follow-ups. AI-driven system generates the contacts, nurtures leads for you, 100% hands-free. So let me put my details in. It's got this, which is great because it prevents spam. So you know you're getting a real person when you do a solo ad, right? So I've already opted in. Obviously, it's my site. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue the tour. So I want you to go and see this. So get your AIsidehustle.com so you can see this yourself. So you can learn a bit more here. But look, down here, you can actually speak to AI. So this is the first thing. So when you're after initial sales, and people come and they see the opt-in, they opt in, and then they see the page, and as they're reading it, they might have questions. Now, at the minute, this is pretty unique, but I'd imagine in a year from now, most places are going to have this. But at the minute, this has the wow factor. And if you go here, you can actually speak to AI. And I'm not going to do it now because this video is about solo ads at work. It isn't about AI assistants. But you can go and you can check that yourself and you can have a go, right? If you do, just make sure you accept the little pop-up comes up to accept the microphone accessing the web page accessing your mic. Now, on the page, if you come down here, we close your sales. So what happens when you spend your hard-earned cash on clicks, somebody gets to your website, well, we have AI to answer people's questions to improve that first level. And now the owner of the business, Neil, and he's building a team because he's doing it predominantly on his own at the minute, but he's getting overwhelmed because this is going crazy right now because of this. So that's actually Neil, the CEO, and I suggest you watch that video. It's only 1 minute 25 long, but he explains he will actually speak to your prospects for you. He will do the follow-up for you, right? So you don't have to, because even if you're good at it, let's be honest, you probably want to be going out having a life or something like that. Okay. Right now, if you come down the page even more and you can see all the things you get, and you can start with a 7-day free trial. Okay. There's some testimonials. Now, again, it's 5 minutes, 47 seconds long. I suggest you watch that video. Okay. Try it yourself. I suggest you watch that video. Right. And this is Jeff, who put the AI system together for the Powerly system, demoing, how it works. A very realistic call where he's giving it a bit of a hard time here and there. Okay. So I suggest you watch that. It talks about the commissions you can earn and stuff like that. Now, in this video, the reason I want you to watch it, he explains that your prospect gets followed up 17 times. 17 times. Where do most sales come? 5 to 12 contact. It sends text messages on top of the emails. It actually dials and tries to speak to your prospects for you. If the prospect misses the call, it can call in and AI will answer the call. And then also, we just learned that Neil and his team will actually call prospects for you as well. So you don't have to do that. So what I'm trying to say is they also, by the way, they also provide, if I'm logged in, don't think I am I logged in? They also provide in their fast start, they also provide proven traffic. So when you're looking for a good solo ad provider, these are very proven. And you saw the leaderboard earlier where Lead Hero was the one that got the guy on the leaderboard out of 100 clicks, guys. Why does he get on the leaderboard? Because you need to go and watch that video and understand this page and read it. So if you're looking for a side hustle that is a great front end to anything else you're promoting, you can use the solo ads and you can use this to do your follow-up to get a customer. Now, wouldn't it be great if you could only deal with customers and then you could maybe you got another business that's your main passion business, I call it. Wouldn't it be great if you could use this to use solo ads to get the conversions and to get the customers and let Power Lead System do all the heavy lifting and the hard work for you? And then you've got a list of buyers that you can go to and say, hey, thanks for joining me in the Power Lead System. But do you know what? I also promote this. Power Lead System is great on the front end because it helps us convert customers, and then I reach out to them to let them know I can help them with XYZ company or XYZ product or service or whatever. Okay, so if you're looking for solo ads that work, guys, I strongly suggest you go to getyourAIsidehustle.com. Follow it through, see for yourself, experience it, right? Take the free trial, you've got nothing to lose. Okay, take the free trial, you've got nothing to lose, give it a go. And if you want more content like this and you want to learn how we are promoting this on top of solo ads, because maybe you don't want to spend money on solo ads. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But if you want to learn how we're promoting it, subscribe to this channel because I share how I make YouTube videos and then use AI to get my description and blog posts and things like that. So subscribe if you want to see more of that kind of stuff as well. But this is working well. Me and my business partner, Eric Green, we've done very well on this business because it's set up for you to win. That's the sweetest thing. I almost feel redundant. Anyway, this video is dragging on, so I'm going to cut it short. But go and check out getyourAIsidehustle.com. It's in the description. I'll see you later.